It's her turn! As today we turn back to Hololive Japan's Uraha Russia, who 4 months ago to this day was terminated by the Cover Corporation, and in their statement said, regarding Uraha Russia, it has been apparent for some time that she has been distributing false information to third parties and has been leaking information, including communications regarding business matters, further stating, we were able to confirm that she engaged in acts that violated her contract by leaking information that she acquired from the company, as well as communications over SNS, both of which she has a responsibility to protect, and caused the company to suffer reputational damage, such as publicizing falsehoods to various related parties. Leading us now to Mike Neko, the persona that Uraha Russia had before she was a talent with the Hololive Vtuber group, and which she has now returned to and debuted as a Vtuber herself, today issuing out this formal statement on her Twitter, and very handedly translated by Kamashiro Taishi, with the tweet saying, I wrote this for everyone I've caused trouble for and who's been supporting me, even asking for my lawyer's help. It's a bit long, but I'd be thankful if you can read it through. My previous company has checked this statement. With this document saying, to everyone I've caused trouble for and everyone who's been supporting me, I'm terribly sorry it took me so long to make this statement. This whole time, I've been in discussion with the company I was previously affiliated with regarding the specifics of this statement and in what way it is to be released. My silence until now has led to much speculation, which in turn has led to much slander. There is one thing I've strongly wanted to correct this whole time. The claim that I said, quote, I want to ruin them all, end quote, regarding the members, that being other members of Hololive. First, allow me to clarify that I had sent this on November 14th, 2021, and not February 11th, 2022. The timing and the way this message was leaked made it seem like I had sent it after the incident, but that is entirely untrue. In the first place, the quote, them all in this sentence was not referring to the members at all. Having been unable to correct this for so long has weighed very heavily on me and has also led to many people getting hurt. Even now, I greatly treasure the members. Of course, I still watch their streams, and I haven't lost my bonds with Gen 3, who I still love dearly. It even feels like it was only yesterday when I was with them. I do not resent or bear a grudge against them in the slightest. All I feel is regret for all the trouble I caused them. All claims that I feel bitter towards the members and that I want to take revenge on them are 100% lies. I don't know if I can be allowed to say this after all the trouble I caused, but I think of each and every one of them as close friends. The statement goes on to read, I had wanted to make this correction for the longest time. I offer my sincerest apologies to everyone who was hurt because I did not make it. I am very sorry. Thanks to the progress in my talks with my previous company, I'm finally able to make this statement. There is a blatant mistake in the official statement released by the company, and I had asked them to release an official correction. Namely, they claimed that I, quote, made false declarations to various related parties, end quote. I sent an exchange between me and my manager online to one person outside the company. This is true. I felt that I had to do so in order to stop certain conversations that were taking place at the time. However, I did not leak any other information, and neither did I make any false declarations. The contents of what I sent did not include any confidential details of the company, be it related to its operations or sales or information about the other members. The official release from the company described more than what I had actually done, prompting much slander. As such, I asked the company to release an official correction. They ultimately came to the conclusion that they will not do so, but they remained extremely earnest throughout the discussion. I'm truly thankful for this. I was hoping that the company and I could release a joint statement, but because they could not cooperate to such lengths, I am now making this statement alone. I am still in discussion with the company, and our relation has by no means soured. We are still working out remaining contractual obligations. Until this point, I have been subjected to much slander and defamation. I understand this was partly due to my own impulsive actions. I can hardly say I'm not at fault. However, I do also want to say that I feel there's something wrong with a world so filled with vilification. I am aware there are many people besides me who are also suffering from slander. I think a world where we look to the future and lend a hand to those who stumble is much more wonderful than one where we only keep pointing at someone's past mistakes and failures. I myself will be walking forward while greatly treasuring the green-haired necromancer that I will always love so deeply. I promise to make steady effort giving back to all my fans, to those who have helped me behind the scenes, and to those who I've troubled. Thank you very much for reading such a long statement. Miki Neko, June 24th, 2022. So yes, at this time, no correction from Hololive or the Cover Corporation in regards to the February 24th statement. But very quickly, in relation to this other announcement of theirs, that they have a collaboration exclusively with Amazon for new merchandise, they have issued an apology for this, saying for some of the products sold on merch by Amazon, the preview image did not match the actual design, with the statement further pointing out that those shirts for Hachima and Matsuri are different from the previews. And with that said, we actually have an example here by Zander saying, I ordered the Hato one, and there's barely any difference, so no worries. Left here is the Amazon preview, and on the right is the real one. Yes, the bottom doesn't have the full square visible because it has the whole color as the whole shirt, but in real life it doesn't look bad because the transition is smoother. And next today we turn to Rafflegator, aka Rob, the host of the popular VRChat date night streams. Yesterday bringing on Rainho, aka Rain, the demon girl currently stuck in space, only for Rob's Twitch channel to be banned earlier this morning. With the ban incident occurring after the date night had ended, Rob would say ban was because I went away from keyboard in a place with a bit too much butter. That's right, there were some butt slapping going on, with Rob saying, and don't blame anyone but me, please. I should have been around to make sure things were safe. As Rob would post this of himself in Twitch jail, and Rain responding with a frowny face. That's not the only Twitch streamer experiencing a ban right now, as here we have Mocha, Vtuber, aka, they are a sweet and naughty neat puppy. Letting us also know my Twitch just suspended for 3 days, receiving the reason of sexually suggestive conduct. Mocha saying, I feel like someone reported me. I can't see what the violation was. Further stating, in my gut, I have a feeling that someone specifically reported me out of spite. So let me say this to whoever might have done that. Look through my replies. Do you see that? Those are people who love and support me. You will never have that. Enjoy your bitter life. And again, also receiving a ban from PayPal was the not safe for work voice actress Cottontail. Once again saying, I'm so sorry for the inconvenience, feeling distraught, but bouncing back with other achievements, letting us know I've officially been streaming for over 1,000 hours. Thank you so much for the Pog stream today. I had so much fun. And now officially announcing the merch collab with Ubu Market, adding in this PS, if you buy merch, you can get any audio off my Gumroad, minus the Moan Pack LOL for free. Just DM me with proof. Brilliant. This now brings us to Saroe, illustrator and Twitch partner. Seen here with cooking VTuber Onigiri, and this commissioned by Saroe for Giri's birthday, and illustrated by Rylulian, as we're also stretching out with Saru in this work from Orezu, and with Saroe weighing in with, I'm glad that my streams are not focused on art. I've always had so many art blocks because of the Twitch terms of service. It's a pain. They've changed their rules, added a bathtub category, but ignored the artist trying to learn or teach basic anatomy to their audience without any sexual context. Saying, just a quick reminder, that line from their own terms of service of, I'm an artist and I want to paint a nude portrait not intended to be sexual, is that prohibited? With Twitch answering, we are working on ways to make this possible in the future. And Saroe pointing out, this has been up for about 4 years now. Artist and modeler The Art Gun would reply, last I heard, this can also extend to painting a base before putting clothes on, so sketching and initial parts of the drawing are basically a minefield. And before we start thinking the grass is greener over here on YouTube, we now turn to Straub, VTuber ASMRist, who is a comfy kitty VTuber, even offering helpful videos on how to be an ASMRist, further offering merchandise not only on Teespring, but also with an Uwu Market drop. And yes, we have another partner with Advanced GG, where you can use code STRAUB for 10% off. Going on to post this to Twitter, hello Team YouTube. I am very upset to see my latest video has been taken down for your quote, sex and nudity policy. There is nothing sexual in this audio. In fact, it is very wholesome. Can I please have a human take a look at this because this is a mistake? With YouTube replying, we know this is probably disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all, and denying the appeal. With Straub continue on, I am very upset to see you have denied my appeal for my latest video. Can I please have a human look at this? There is nothing sexual in this audio. Going on to say, I honestly think both YouTube and society in general has a big misconception between sexual and intimacy. You can have one without the other. They are different. My content might be intimate at times, sure, but it is not inherently sexual. I'm tired of people sexualizing comfort. Further saying, all I have to say is thank God I branched out to other platforms. I got my start on YouTube, but it is no longer the highlight of my career, and it's something I am learning to accept. And honestly, the way YouTube has been lately, I'm kind of glad. I'm going to keep doing my best. Updating us, after my first appeal was denied, my YouTube video was finally restored. Discord, but now all my comments are gone on the video. Also, I never received an official email or even reply from YouTube about this entire situation. And with all that said, Straub has still taken time to help others, taking part in the Gamers Outreach VTuber Summer Slam event, a charity that brings video games to hospitals, with this event earning 50,000 USD in the first day, and now nearing 75,000 at the time of this recording. Our own first day with the charity was nothing short of a miracle, as you all helped us blow past $4,000, our very top goal, so we have now extended out our milestones further. Thank you all so much. We're doing it for the kids. And also a very sincere thank you to Rainy, the British android, seen here now in, excuse us, seen here in this tweet, which was a milestone that was met yesterday, as she created this image and then had me send it out, simply saying sit. I gave her a chance to make another one and she just made this, then making me say good girl. And please feel free to join us tonight as our charity drive continues, and we'll be playing the latest Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, Shredder's Revenge, going into a 6-person co-op mode with Jakato, Pumpkin Potion, Krembo, Koki, and Meat. And also just a quick reminder, yes, we're still recruiting for Cody and Heidi for Things VTubers Say. Application deadline ends on June 30th. Feel free to check the link below. It's been a hell of a morning, and so let's now go to hell directly with Mori Calliope of Hololive English, who through the Mori Calliope information account, we now have a sneak peek of the 4th artwork for the upcoming limited edition Shinigami Note LP size cover jacket, with Callie saying another alternate key visual. Jun Inagawa designed tour clothes for Billie Eilish, whose fashion sense I've admired so much and influenced my own. So this is a total honor, and I'm so excited. And also this morning, Callie joined Iron Mouse on stream for her Speak of the Devil talk show. The stream would go on for 4 hours and covered more topics than we have time for today, with the two talking about their approach to haters, a certain dog man, and potentially working on a song together as they try to secure the rights, but if anything, we'll then try to perform a karaoke together. And also performing with Callie is this VTuber, today premiering Villain Vibes, that being a brand new music video by AmaLee, the Monarch VTuber, whose new album Rise of the Monarch is rising up the charts, with AmaLee sharing 100,000 streams already. Thank you. As we now have a look at the incredible artwork for Villain Vibes, with Zan saying, well, cat's out of the bag. I'm in charge of the illustrations on AmaLee's and Callie's Villain Vibes music video. It was such an honor to work with such talented people. The music video is beautiful. Please check it out. And soon, officially releasing a brand new music video will be Niji English, now announcing the countdown for the Luxiem new single called Jazz on the Clock, which will be premiering at 3 a.m. Eastern and midnight Pacific tonight on this brand new Niji English channel, the Luxiem channel, the first dedicated channel for any of the Niji English waves. With Luxiem member Mr. Rias tweeting, who's Jazz and why do we have to come on them, making even Niji English's Finana Riagu blush, and someone else named Jazz replying with a hey and smiley face. Further along, we have an update from VShojo's Nyatasha Nyanners, whose sword cane welding Nendoroid is now available for pre-order. Yes, the Nyatasha Nyanners Nendoroid, the NNN, can be pre-ordered through Good Smile or Nyanners' official store at nyanners.store, with Nyanners saying, it's finally here, I can't believe it. Pre-orders for my Nendoroid are open now. If you wish to take this cursed object into your home, just use this link. And who is certainly not at all cursed is virtual content creator Snuffy and the VTuber in training Filian, a fruit snack goblin who plays VRChat a lot, as the two will be joining OTK, or at least joining them as captains for OTK's $100,000 Smite tournament. This tournament taking place on Monday, June 27th at 12 p.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Eastern, and captained by plenty of other very high-profile streamers. And the day before that, this Sunday on June 26th, join us on our YouTube stream, as we'll be hosting Prism Project's Nan and Nia Suzune, who today also tweeted out that same date, asking, Cat's got your tongue, with this talent later that day celebrating her 1-year anniversary with Prism, and potentially having other reveals soon. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send your VTuber news to our Discord. Join us on Twitch for our ongoing charity drive, and we'll have more Things VTubers Say for you soon.